Hey guys, Q here, and this is round 4 for the Field of Honors Master League, TWR vs. BFV. Now in this one, of course, we are going up against a bunch of legendaries in a single castle level 30. Seems like a lot of them end up being that way. So, as the castle level 28, I'm just going to take the North Blessing Tower and try and make sure we maintain that so we can get that attack and defense buff for our bigger members, our legendary members of our alliance, who can really get the win. Something here, they did okay, but we were better, simple as that. So as you can see, I'm starting off here, and I'm just immediately teleporting next to the Blessing Tower, and I'm going to launch my Formation 1 troops, speed it up, try and get it straight there. There we go, as soon as possible. And then I'm going to start sending, basically, indiscriminately, all of my troops. Obviously, I have things set out to where I have all different troop types. So I'm just trying to get it filled up before anyone tries to come in and swipe it in from me. Try and make sure that I can last a solo, and then of course if someone were to rally on my Blessing Tower, we can make adjustments accordingly. So I'm just going through here. Alright, so we're full up. And so now if you can see, my team did a great job just teleporting in, taking buildings. Again, this was another one where we didn't set a plan beforehand, but we all knew what we were doing. And look at that, they're all... See, I think this is another one where it's only 2 or 3 people. And... you know, 2 or 3 people running 12, 13 accounts, because otherwise you'd see more teleporting and all that kind of stuff. So obviously we're doing some planning, and look at that, they're not even speeding. So that's another reason I think they're just sending out dispatches and then switching accounts, which is not a bad idea if you're low with people, but BFV would have done better to get more of their members to participate. You know, give them the keys to your account. Now, as you can see, they did actually take the southwest crystal. I'm just gonna call it west, since north is technically, you know, around 130, because the map is turned. I'm just gonna say north is up, west is left. So we got the turret. Obviously they were able to take the crystal, so I'm scouting the crystal. Carry. Now if I recall correctly, Carry is the level 30 castle, and I found that very strange. That must be someone's main, you know, maybe one of their lower level alliance members wanted to participate, and that's how they're gonna do it. So as you can see, we're really trying to hold our place. We also want to get into that Crystal of Honor as quickly as possible, hopefully. People are attacking the turret, scouting the turret, which is I believe it's the one next to the Crystal of Honor. But I'm checking mine. Now you can see a lone wind. No, a lone wind is the level 30, that's right. And I'm like, oh, I forgot to fog. I don't want them scouting me and seeing if I have troops left in my castle. Maybe they can, you know, don't give them a chance to rally my castle and take out my troops while they're not defending a building. So DK set a rally there for the Crystal of Honor. We really want to try and have both Crystal of Honors and the Hall of Honor. Those are the primary buildings. You can see Mars, although he's holding the turret, They are really rallying for that turret because they also hold the Crystal of Honor. So we got DK rallying the Crystal of Honor that Carry is on, but the adjacent turret is being rallied by the enemy, which Mars is on. And I believe he has it full up, and we're going to see that soon. Obviously, my scout came back. I shared the report. It was all really quick. And we'll see how these rallies go. I'm, keeping an eye on mine, but, we're holding a lot of the buildings already. So, as you can see, I sped it up a bit here, waiting for the rallies to start hitting. There we go. So now, they're rallying. Oh, I'm sorry. This is the turret that's near the throne. So they're sending that rally to Mars's turret to the west of the throne, and let's see how he does. Damn straight. And look at that speed again. I don't know, every now and then I just see someone with incredible march speed. But Mars handled it like a boss, as he does. And so I'm just gonna send some infantry to let's see, I think I'm reinforcing. Oh no, I'm joining the rally. That's right. I wanted to join the rally last minute to make sure to give our bigger players a chance to fill it up, and then if there was room left, I'd come in with what I have. So here's Mars's report. Look at that, took that great, and with slightly worse stats. He had the better defense stats, 360,000 lost, but 600,000. Sorry, 400,000 lost, 600,000 killed. So he did a great job protecting that turret. So you can see they're sending out a surprising amount of solos, and they're hitting castles as opposed to, or at least they're trying to hit castles as opposed to buildings, which I find interesting. An interesting strategy, trying to get rid of troops that people might have left in their castle. An interesting strategy, but not effective. The buildings are what are going to give points. See, okay, like there's another one. He's just sending a bunch of dispatches to the turret near the Crystal of Honor, but not speeding them up. Again, there's Mars's report. Look at that. He took T11 4-star troops like a boss. That's great. Like a boss. That was a horrible impression. So, yeah, they had plenty of troops in there. They had their 4-star general leading the rally, and Mars still held it. Props to him on that. So they got 30 seconds left in defense. Looks like they got some reinforcements in for the turret. They really want that turret to try and whittle down Ina's reinforcements on the Hall of Honor, but everyone's reinforced the turret. So let's take a look here. Yeah, 900, 200, yeah, they're good. And look at that, DK just comes swooping in. Oh, that was the rally on the Crystal. I unfortunately did miss the hit, but DK was able to take it. Our team was able to take it with the rally. So I checked the other Crystal of Honor, and there was only about 400,000 troops in there. But again, my troops are T9, so I'm not going to be as useful as someone else. So I'm checking this building. We got it full up. Quite a interesting amount of troops. And so DK's team just took a single hit, and by a lone wind, and they were not thinking, because look at that. They did not know that after the rally and after we took that crystal, We filled it up. Of course we filled it up. It's a Crystal of Honor, gives 8 points every 2 minutes. Either way, bad planning on their part. I think a lone wind is, you know, they're trying to help out. You see, that a lone wind is the sea level 30. Why is a lone wind leading the rallies? I don't get that. They're just sending rallies, so I'm like, I'm gonna scout a lone wind, and oh well, maybe not. Okay, I don't wanna put myself on the radar because obviously I can't take rallies or anything. I kind of want to just hold my building, observe, call out things that need calling out. If I recall, during this Field of Honor, I had just woken up. I was barely awake, so I was having a little trouble paying attention to everything at once. So, a Lone Wind's rally is going out. Obviously, they sped it up. The timer is not accurate. They tried to take out the Hall of Knights. Why would you go for the Hall of Knights? Whatever. Garuda's still sitting pretty with 15, with almost 1.5 million troops. Look at that. He only lost 40,000 troops on that rally. And look at those stats. Why are you leading the rally? The rally was 600,000 troops, led by a sea level 30. Why did you not have someone bigger lead that rally? I don't know what was going through their head. What they should focus on is, it's bad teamwork. Either way, we're holding all the important buildings. You can see they have 65 points. We have 422. What are you going to do with that? And I think now I'm just trying to get some coffee in me. Although it should speed up. There it is. Yeah, I saw we had all the buildings, so I'm like, okay, I gotta get some coffee. Okay. Alright, now looking around, they are trying to rally Yummy's crystal, but they're not filling up the rally. So it's like I kind of wonder if they're waiting till the last second to fill it up, so that, I don't know, thinking we might run scared if they fill it up now. They want to get the kills. Don't know why. It's not the kills that give points. Again, this is just bad planning, bad teamwork. You can see there was a little struggle for this Crystal of Honor. They pushed DK off, but then, or no, DK withdrew and Yummy took it over, and I think that reset the Occupy counter. But either way, they did take the turret. The rally hit and Yummy held it. She's our second, I believe she's our second best. Ooh, but barely. There was only 900,000 troops in there. I think DK withdrew and probably forgot to tell everyone, so it wasn't full. But we got lucky there. Carrie leading the rally. Yummy won. Our 3-star general was still able to. Okay, Trin. Our 3-star general was still able to hold them off against some of their 3 stars and their 2s and 1s. Similar stats in the 300s, so that was good. So you can see, I'm not sure why Macho all of a sudden has this crystal. Mars is calling out, we need to rain the crystal. And I'm not really sure why Yummy isn't the one there. Look at that, 390,000. Like, what happened? I only have, I'm going to send what I can. Mars is calling for rains, which means everyone else is probably holed up somewhere else. Now, Macho is a legendary. I think he's a legendary 2. Okay, so, you know, I got 260,000 troops in there. It doesn't matter what heroes I send because It goes by the building holders stats. So I just, I have my main heroes on my blessing tower, and it doesn't matter what heroes I send to reinforce another tower. Still checking my blessing tower. They keep scouting me to see if I withdraw. From my blessing tower, and I'm not doing it. But I want to see where this guy is. So I'm tracking his line. There he is. He's next to the portal. The portal that they have. And it's a legendary too. See, look at that. Someone's retaliating against their their castle attacks. So I'm waiting to see if he is going to send out an attack to me, but it doesn't look like he's doing it. So we're just sitting pretty, gaining all the points. And it's going to be about a minute here before anything interesting happens. Alright, so as you can see, Macho's Crystal of Honor is really getting slammed by that turret. And I keep trying to get rid of the notifications, but they're not. So, they've got a rally against that Crystal of Honor, and why did I not look? Oh, you know what? I think they disbanded. That's what it was. So, for some reason, they had a good rally going, and they disbanded the rally against Macho's turret. And I don't know why, but we got a rally going against the portal. Which, why would you rally the portal? They're just trying to get that 15-point occupy bonus. But it's not going to help them at this point. How far are we in here? We're 27 minutes in. And way up ahead in points. They need to do some serious building getting on the main buildings, on the crystals. Oh, so they did hit with the rally. It just disappeared so quick. And they were able to take that crystal. So that was a good move on their part. But why are they rallying the portal? Again, just bad strategy. Right? They did not do their research. They have no idea. It seems like they have no idea what the buildings actually do. They're just rallying whatever buildings they can. They got the hospital, so what? They got the portal, so what? This is the only building that's really of interest, is this Crystal of Honor. But we're still gonna whoop them if that's all they're gonna take. They need to start moving on the other crystal. And to do that, they should take out the turret first to whittle down whoever's on the crystal. I think it's Yummy. But you can see that we did lose the rally. I think it was the stats that lost out there. We were full up with 1,100,000, and they had about the same attackers, so it really was stats that came into play there for that one.
Windows full of sleazy androgynous guys in tight leather vests and girls with fishnet pantyhose that never smile at me. Everything must go. America's having
Alright, so Carrie has another rally on Mars's turret, and I believe this is the west turret of the Hall of Honor, and I went to the wrong turret. I'm like, oh crap, wait, that's the enemy turret. Okay, the rally's about to hit. Boom! Mars with the defense again. Let's see how much they take out. Ah, geez, they only took out 170,000. These guys are... They're trying, right? They want to take out the turrets to try and whittle down Ina's forces because they are not going to take out Ina in the Hall of Honor. Our 4-star general has their stats up, has their numbered troops up. If I probably should have checked, but yeah, they keep trying. At least they keep trying. So they've got a rally going on Yummy's Crystal of Honor here. I'm checking the reinforcements. 1.5 million. Hell yeah. Let's see this rally hit. Come on. Eventually. Again, they were scouting crystals. I decided to just finish filling it up. Again, it's only like 2 or 3 people doing all the scouting. Right, I think it's 2 or 3 people on multiple accounts. Otherwise, you'd see more people scouting, more people moving around and contributing. But see, they're not even speeding up the rally for the Crystal of Honor, and I find that interesting. Like, I wonder if they're out of speeds or whatever account the person is on is out of speeds. But, so I'm checking the portal. I think that one has a rally on it as well. DK was able to take back that portal. No, sorry, the Pioneer Camp. So I'm going back to the Crystal of Honor. Oh, Pioneer Camp. I'm like, wait a minute. I'm watching the Crystal at the top. There, the rally hit, and Yummy held it. Yummy won for the win. She took that really well. You can see their troops limping back. I don't know. It's just funny because they are trying at this point. They're getting their shit together. And ooh, they did not plan on Yummy's defense. Oh, look at that rally size too. They had 900,000 against our 1.6 million. They got to do better than that. Then again, they have, 13 members, so they should be doing better than that. That's the weird part. But we got another 40 seconds until anything interesting happens. So as you can see, some more castles have moved around. So obviously their main attackers have kind of lost all their troops, and they're bringing more castles into the play. Now they should have just had more people to start with, but they're marching on the pioneer camp. Just go away from chat. There we go. And they didn't even take Mickey Ella's pioneer camp. Mickey Ella is definitely a valuable player with us, but she by far does not have the best stats. And so now I think I noticed they're rallying Mars's castle, if I recall. We're checking the reports. Here's the Mickey Ella reports. I don't know how we succeeded that. They just didn't have the because they lost all of their troops. You can see that stat difference. I mean, she's got a 284 infantry stat, so that ain't bad. I don't think she realizes. Pretty sure Rafe does not work on buildings, but it's going to be about another minute and a quarter before anything else interesting happens.
When I was a boy, I would sit by the sea, and ambition sirens would sing to me songs of a future both noble and grand. Now here I stand with my back to the wall, errant in some ways and tired in all. Life is what happens while you're making plans. At the end of a long day's life.
Alright, so you can see that they're doing single dispatches now. If I recall correctly, yeah, they're doing single attacks. They've realized that the rallies were not working, so what it appears they're trying to do is just do single attacks on castles and buildings. Why? He's attacking DK. See, they realize there's 13 minutes left in this field of honor. They ain't going nowhere, so now they're just being petty. They're just attacking castles. Like, come on, guys, have a little grace. Whatever, they just want to get some kills for the fun of it, I guess. Now that Carrie does have a marching on, was that Ina's turret? Yeah, Ina's turret. With Ina's stats, I'd be very surprised to find out if they were to take it. Yeah, didn't think so. Arija calling out the great job we're doing. We were a way better team. It was the teamwork. It wasn't the strategy. Really wasn't the stats. It was the teamwork that we had going. I don't even know how many troops Ina had on there, but I'm like, yeah, I'll fill it up, sure. I don't want to use all my speed, so I'm being reserved with it. You gotta save some for the next field of honor. Just, saving them for when we actually need them. We got this one in the bag. But it's about another 50 seconds before anything interesting happens. So Carrie did rally the Hall of Knights, but they're not going to do anything against it, especially Garuda, who's got that locked down. But they're trying, I guess. They're just trying to get some kills. At this point, it is hopeless. Less than 10 minutes left. Knights launched out just at the last minute, and Carry didn't stand a chance. You can see that Superstar is babying Superstar and other enemies. Look at that. They rallied 500,000 people, 300% stats. Like, what were you doing? You're not even using... You're using Moray E-Star. It's a joke at this point. So, we got the win. So, I'm just going to leave you with about 4 minutes of speeding and music. We'll try and get a full song in. And see you at the end.
3 nights running now, I had the most unusual and disturbing dream, where I'm a 19th century French painter with a palette and paintbrush and beret and an ill-fitting black suit, and I'm painting perfectly rectangular white lines on an endless snaking desert highway, and people are yelling at me, "You missed a spot." I'm looking for a new love to show me the way, to laugh at tomorrow and live today, to guide me through these strange and uncertain times, these times at the end of a long day's life. And I'll build me a robot, and we'll look just the same. And I'll teach him the handshake, and I'll teach him the game. He won't feel empty, and I won't feel ashamed. I'll find a way back home.
And that's all she wrote. Countdown to the win, final count, roughly 441 to our 1706. They just didn't have the teamwork. toward the end there, they were just trying to get attacks in, maybe just for fun because it doesn't give points. But we got that win screen, and we're moving on to the next round, baby. I hope until next time, I'm the Strategic Gamer, and I hope it helps.